bereit. Sind bereit zum Abflug. Die Waffe ist einsatzbereit und freut sich aufs Gefecht, Ma'am. vorbereiten auf Landung. Könnte ein bisschen holprig werden.
Bewegungen in Umgebung entdeckt. Möglicherweise getarnte Einheiten.
Irre? Was ist da gerade passiert?
Kneif!
Das Karma zahlt sich aus.
Was?
Vorbei ist.
Dachte, ich hätte was.
Neutralisierungseinsatz beendet.
Falscher Alarm.
Status grün. Aktualisiert. Empfehle sofortige Reparatur der Primärsysteme, damit der weitere Betrieb gesichert ist.
Hello? Up here! Did you hear my broadcast?
Glaubst du etwa, du kannst sie gewinnen?
Look ahead.
Vorsitzender Cheng wird scheitern. China.
Willst du das?
Alaskas Befreiung steht kurz bevor.
Ist dich wohl für ganz was? Komm schon! Achtung, Granate!
Demokratie. Demokratie ist die Freiheit. Kommunismus ist Tyrannei.
Du musst uns unbedingt helfen!
I took care of those raiders for you. Is it just the two of you?
Yeah. Well, one of us now.
You hurt?
No, I'm fine. Muscles here did a good job keeping the raiders at bay.
What are you doing out here?
But that's a... well... that's a long and personal story. But guess I do owe you some details. Before we got trapped up here, I was on my way to find someone. A man called Jake Evans. He's part of a group calling themselves the Rangers. Maybe you've heard of them. They're the ones that started a war with the Gunners.
So you're with the Gunners?
No, I most definitely am not. But I am carrying a message from them.
How did you even get up here?
We came in by rowboat. Strong waves pushed us off course, and we ended up docking just below. Raiders obviously weren't happy to see us. Started shooting right away. Our only options were to stand out in the open, jump into the sea, or climb up here. I think we chose right.
I'm the one in charge of that group.
But now that's out of the way. If you really are that group's leader, introductions are in order. I'm Caitlin, Jake's ex-wife. I assume he's already told you about me. And now that I don't have raiders shooting at me, I need to find Jake right away. I have to talk to him, and you as well. It's important.
Why are you looking for him?
It's to do with the Gunners and our family.
If you're just going to talk to him, why do you need me along?
What I have here concerns you both.
Why are you looking for him?
It's to do with the Gunners and our family.
Okay, let's talk. What's wrong?
Not here. I'll explain everything, but Jake needs to hear this too. You have a headquarters, right? Used to be the Gunners Plaza? I'll make my way there. And don't worry, besides the occasional ambush, I'm able to fend for myself. Even without an escort, I should be able to get there just fine. Thanks again for the rescue. And please, meet me and Jake at your HQ as soon as you're able.
Der Kommunismus ist eine Lüge.
Willkommen an Bord, Ritter. Abflug in Kürze. Die Minigun sollte geladen und feuerbereit sein. Viel Glück, Ma'am. umgeleitet.
Hier drüben! Ich hab das schon.
Was zum...
Das war echt Glück.
Hier drüben! Achtung! Findet sie.
Was?
Hallo, Ma'am.
Was?
Engineer required.
Dieses Mal.
Report to robotics.
Jacob's on his way. He'll be here any minute.
Caitlin! I almost didn't believe it. But it's really you.
Hello, Jake. It's been a while.
It's been a while. Are you kidding me? Where's Laura, Caitlin? Where's my daughter?
I understand you're upset, but I need you to listen to me.
We're listening.
Laura, they have her, Jake. They took our daughter. That's why I'm here.
Oh, do not tell me the gunners have Laura.
How exactly did this happen?
From the beginning, Caitlin. How'd they get my little girl?
Well, I thought I'd finally found Laura a decent place to call home. A settlement just outside the Commonwealth. It was no Sanford, but its people were kind enough. Then, one day, as she was playing with that radio of hers, Laura picks up a broadcast. From you. She hears her dad talking all about rebuilding the Commonwealth, about creating somewhere just like Sanford used to be.
What happened?
We were both shocked. Far as we knew, you were a million miles away. But here you were, just a few days' travel from us, saying all the right things. We had our doubts, of course, but Laura wanted to see if what you were saying was true. And just like you, I could never say no to Laura. I decided we'd travel back from the Commonwealth outskirts. See these settlements of yours. See if they could maybe be the home Laura needed.
Can you tell me about your trouble with the gunners?
We set out on foot. News of a war breaking out hadn't reached us. So, you can imagine my surprise when a gunner patrol approached us. They started by asking us a bunch of questions. Who we were, where we were going. I didn't tell them much. But turns out, I didn't have to. They took our belongings, found Laura's radio, and since it was still tuned into your broadcast, they heard everything they needed to put all the pieces together. They figured out who we were, where we were going.
Sounds like a tough situation.
Things could have gone a lot worse, but they also could have gone a lot better. After that, they took us to one of their camps. Laura and I were separated. I was dragged into a room and interviewed by a real unsettling woman. Shaved head, cold eyes. She explained to me what was going on. The war, Jake, your group. It was a lot to take in, but it also gave me an idea. I made out that I was sympathetic to the Gunners, and that I had been on my way to confront Jake about some imaginary grievance. I asked if there was any way I could help the Gunners in exchange for my and Laura's release. The woman seemed to like that. She left the room, came back some minutes later, said I was free to go. But if I wanted Laura, I had to deliver something to Jake and his group.
What is it?
She said that's all that I had to do, and that the rest would be on you and Jake.
On me and the chief? Just what is it they wanted you to deliver?
Here, this is what I was given.
A holotape? It's got your name on it, darling. Mine too. Huh. This looks like I might hold visual data. We'll have to load the tape via the comm array.
This whole thing smells like a trap.
I've already checked the tape. There doesn't seem to be any signs of anything dangerous. No explosives, no death gas. I think we'll be fine. Besides, I really need to see what's on this tape.
Why you?
Asked myself the same question. Why send me, and not just one of their own goons? I mean, I did have a gunner escort, but that was just to keep me safe. I'm just speculating, but maybe they thought Jake would be more receptive if I was the one to deliver a message. I don't know.
Sounds pretty important. Go ahead.
This is Captain Lamont, leader of the Gunners. First, you're to be congratulated. No adversary has ever given us as much trouble as you. Your resourcefulness, your tenacity, it deserves respect. That said, this war has gone on long enough. Respect or no, I intend to destroy you. But before that, your head of engineering, Jake. We have his child, and I want something in return for her release. I think you'll find my terms reasonable. I don't demand surrender, and I have no delusions of negotiating for peace. All I ask is that you hand over a single item. Give me the receiver module from your comm array, and I'll return the child. I'll even allow you to pick the neutral ground where we can make the exchange. The frequency to contact us is embedded in this message.
We want the receiver module. But losing that would cripple the comm array. It would really hurt our settlements. They'd barely be able to function. Our people would suffer. Some could even die.
How would people suffer?
Without the receiver module, we'd lose most communication. Power grids would fluctuate. Even food and water production would be disrupted. You see, the module is what allows the comm array to clearly send and receive data from ASAMs. Without it, the infrastructure we've spent so long building would all but collapse. Back when Berman took the comm hub, we could barely keep on top of things. And we're way more interconnected now than we were then.
If it needs to be done, then so be it.
I know this ain't an easy decision, but we're talking about my kid's life here. Look, I've learned a lot about ASAM technology. I reckon I could get the comm array to function without the module. Although it would be working at a greatly diminished capacity. Settlements would still suffer. We might have to rough it for a while, but we could live without the receiver module. That's why I think we just...
Jake, no. You're being rash, just like always. You can't just give these gunners what they want.
What? Caitlin, are you out of your mind? They got Laura! I
have to what, Jake? Hurt your own settlements? Your own people? Sacrifice what's been built up around you because it benefits you? After hearing your broadcast, I thought maybe you'd changed. But it's Sanford all over again.
No. This is different. It's not the same.
What do you mean?
Many years ago now, a number of misfortunes hurt our community real bad. And things got worse for everyone. That's when me and Jake met. We had Laura, and for us, things got better. Time passed and opportunities to improve our town presented themselves. But Jake refused to even try. He turned a blind eye to the suffering around him. 'Cause in his mind, his daughter had to come first. Even if it meant others had to pay the price.
That's not how it went down. You're twisting things.
I think that's too harsh.
Jacob's a good person. He's just worried about his daughter.
A loving father should put his children before himself. But when the cards are on the table, seems Jake will always use the well-being of others as his personal bargaining chips.
Do you really think the sacrifices will be worth it?
Of course I don't want to hurt the people who've joined us, but my options here are limited. Look, simple fact of the matter is that I am not leaving my daughter with those monsters. I'll do whatever I have to in order to get her back.
She's my daughter too, Jake. But now that I've heard what the Gunners want for her release, I can't in good conscience go along with that. I'd gladly risk everything I can for Laura. But this is at the expense of others. We can find another way. Please, don't give the Gunners that component.
Hopefully we can work something out.
I sure hope you mean that.
I need some time to think about this. Lupe, can you take over my responsibilities for a while?
Oh, of course.
Sorry, Chief. I just need to figure some things out.
With enough security, county crossing could be a useful checkpoint.